Hello guys! I am going to be doing the Divergent tag. I have my questions on this sheet of paper. And so, let's just jump into it. Oh, first of all, I did change my background. I have PETA and Katniss in the back, and I have certificates of authenticity for them, but yeah. So, basically this is a tag where you just answer questions about Divergent. There is one of them, I think, at the end. It's kind of irrelevant to it now, but I'm just gonna do with that what I will. And then I will tag people below. So the first question is, what faction would you choose? Honestly, I think if I hadn't read the books before, and like this was just a thing that was going on, I'd probably be an Amity. But like knowing what I know about the books now, I feel like I'm not as peaceful as I'd like to say I am. And I feel like if I'd read the books before, then Dauntless for sure. But if not, probably Amity. Next question is, what faction would you like not choose? I would not choose Erudite, or Erudite, whatever. Cause I'm not too knowledgeable. I mean, I'm kind of wise, but no. I mean, I get curious, but I'm not very, like, I don't have this thirst for knowledge. So I probably wouldn't choose that. Question number 3 is, which character do you most identify with? I don't know. I mean, I identify with Triss a lot because you know what she's going through. Like, this is a hard time in her life. She's got to pick whether she wants to be, whether she wants to switch factions, kind of family, or who I really am in a situation. And I think we all go through identity crisis sometime in our lives, like trying to figure out who we are. So I think I can identify with Triss for that, because I'm still figuring that out. I'm probably at the beginning of my journey. What's your least favorite character? And I changed this question a little bit. I wanted to do least favorite character villain, and a main character that's your least favorite. Because I just think that if given the choice, you'd probably just pick a villain anyways. So, yeah. So I'm doing this one, it's for Divergent, so it's not for Insurgent or anything. If it were for Insurgent, I'd probably pick Janine Matthews, but it's not. And she doesn't do too much in this book, so I think the real villain here is Eric. So I'm gonna pick Eric. And my least favorite good character, like one that's not evil, it's probably Al. I think he's selfish for committing suicide, and I'm gonna get hate for that, but I think he was a little bit selfish. And I really don't, I think that whole week makes you, yeah, I don't like that. What was my favorite moment in the book? I really like the Ferris wheel scene. I think it's like just saying, they look dummy, you know, I'm better than you. I kind of think that's funny. I'm going to answer some of these questions for Insurgent too, and Insurgent is definitely when she's on Peace Hero. I think that's funny, very funny. And my favorite quote from the entire series, I think, it's from that scene. It goes, "Sometimes people just want to be happy, even if it's not real." So yeah, that's my favorite scene from both books. My least favorite moments in Divergent, I think it had to be when her mom dies, and then she's going on an adventure. And I reread Divergent, and when I reread it, and she was going on she was going to save Tobias, and Caleb was there. It's like, oh no, he's bad. No, I know this is a Divergent tag, so yeah, but he's bad, people. Who would you cast? The person that I watched the video from, she only cast one person, but I don't feel like casting the entire cast. It just makes more sense. So I'm gonna move that. Okay. So that I can get images of these people. I like the casting of Shailene Woodley. but I've seen a lot of people say they'd cast Sun. Okay. I'm trying to find her. Okay. It's trying to tell me I need secret and check security stuff, but I don't think I do. Okay. Soros Rohan. She's who I've cast. She's not like that traditionally pretty kind of girl, so that's kind of why. And for 4, I was mad when they cast Theo James at first. I'm like, that's not my 4. But when I went back and thought about it, you know, I'm like, okay, he might be okay. And I would honestly cast him. I'm looking back to the Vampire Academy, and I'm thinking who I'd cast as Dimitri and like, Theo James. I think that reading diversion screwed up my whole coach main character thing. Theo James. And for Christina, I'm probably guessed Zoe Cross. So, yeah, I'm doing those 3. Do you think Summit can pull off the movie? Yes. I hope so. I hope they can, because they did the Hunger Games so well, and I was like super impressed. And you see, so impressed. I have it right here. Boom. And then I got Barbies in the back. So I think they can. I mean, I really hope so. So yeah, the last question is my predictions for Insurgent. Well, obviously, I've already read Insurgent. I've already read Legion too. What do I think will happen in Allegiant? Like, I don't know how to do this. If I could have had anything happen for Insurgents, I guess, I don't know. I really like what Veronica Roth did with Insurgent. Maybe I'd get rid of all this guilt, because I don't really like the guilt. But at the same time, I think it's part of grieving. I mean, you just lost your parents, and it's because you don't know as much as you thought you did about parents, and you learn more about that in Legion. But yeah. So, thanks guys for watching. This is the Divergent tag, and again, I've tagged people below, and they will be there. So, yeah, and please make me a video response if you do this Divergent tag too, because I'd love to watch it and see what you guys thought.